Concrete Placement LLC for all of your concrete needs, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy. All done by one company with almost 30 years of experience. Call today for your quote. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC, 845-413-9459. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC. House of Barbers, located right across the street from Marist College on Route 9. House of Barbers. Call today to get your fades, regular cuts, edge-ups, beards, hot towel shaves, apparel, and gift certificates for your loved ones. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, late on Friday till 7, and again open on Saturday till 4:30. Contact Sal today for your appointment or just walk in. 845-232-5036. House of Barbers.
Ooh, it's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink. Load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take. We can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brown script, the white off the top. Get it? That means dope. So I'm need my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Oh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talking About. Ooh, look at that. We just show up. That's how me and Black do. We just show up on screen just like that. What's going on, good brother? It's weird just saying hi to you on the air, but let's do it. We have good conversations sometimes during this time.
What's good, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just doing a little housekeeping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people. Make sure y'all hitting that like, hit that share for me. Let me know you up in here. Leave a comment for me. All that good stuff. Do a little housekeeping. Let's keep it nice and clean in here. It's What We Talking About. It's finally TV. It's Gabriel. It's King Blackout. We back again. April 23rd. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on Finally TV. What We Talking About. Good sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my life together, bro.
I know. I feel the same way. Shout out to all the people getting their life together because we with you 100%. I want to know how everybody's feeling, how y'all doing. I'm looking myself up on YouTube right now. So if you're on YouTube, say what up. I'm about to be there myself. Say what's up to y'all. I do appreciate the love. Been getting a lot of love lately, Black. I've been definitely been receiving some love lately. As far as being a human being and like just generally the platform. So I want to shout out, people around this area and abroad really giving love, man. Finally TV and saying nice things and stuff. So shout out to those people, man. Shout out to Travis and Drawzilla. Recently was with those two brothers in the studio. They was cooking up some stuff. It's cool to be a part of that creative process. I mean, my partner owns a label, runs a label, got multiple artists on the label. I've never been invited, to a studio session before.
You back in this bullshit? You back in this bullshit game? Right.
Yo, listen. Talking about studio time and being with you in the studio. 6 Borough in the building. What's good, man? You got some more news for us on the King Blackout front?
Nah.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it right there. All right, cool. Beautiful. You wearing a beautiful hat today.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. Try and get my show my Yankee pride. You feel me? That's that Big Apple Yankee.
Okay.
You know that hat type shit. Hold on. Type shit.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put it big screen for the people real quick. Hold up. Yeah, that's kind of fire, bro.
I
what's
mean,
that called? The Apple State hat?
yeah, it's called the Big Apple.
Oh, the Big Apple hat. Yo, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
For y'all in MP3 land, y'all gonna have to Google that. It's pretty dope though. Shout out to Village Global Network, everybody listening across the world, powered by
Shit.
Zeno.fm. I'm feeling good, man. It's like, when it heats up a little bit, I'm sure your area is a lot like my area today, Black, where you got a little sun, little chilly breeze coming through, but you got some sun, you got some warmth in the air. These days make me come alive. What say you about that?
Bro, I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing, but Arroyo asked a very fascinating question. He said,
Talk about it.
how many hats do I own? Gabe, how many hats do I own, bro?
I would say at least 3.
I don't, bro. I got a lot of hats. I don't know. Here's one wall. I don't know if that's coming through.
Hold
Maybe
up, hold up, hold up.
Screen. That's one wall of hats. You know what
And
I
you
mean?
got multiple walls. You saying one wall.
It's one wall. Yeah. I'm trying to get the glare off of that shit. Hold on. But yeah, you kind of see it. You make it out.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see you pimping over there. That's a lot of hats, man. That's a lot of hats.
Probably, honestly, bro, I probably got like 350.
That's
Probably,
what's
yeah.
up. Yo,
Yeah.
Big Bad Barrington saying he might have more, man.
Yeah, but my hats are all fresh and they all cost 50 or better. I don't got no bullshit. So like you might got 500, but like I guarantee you 400 of them weak sauce, bro.
Challenge.
Listen, you don't want to go half a hat. If you're not paying attention to my hat game on this show, that's your fault. My hats are all on point, and I got a whole grip of them.
I gotta shout out everybody that's out here, man. I see the most beautiful thing in the world. Angie in the building. What's going on, girl? I see Rec Boy Shy, Rec Boys in the building every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Jay Arroyo. Pure Jay, man, salute to you. Much love to you, brother. I do appreciate you.
As far
Big
as
Bad Barrington. What's that?
Because you asked me after how it's doing. Right now, I'm doing the new floor for the pool.
New floor for the pool. Okay.
Yeah, you know how you got to do the cement mix to lay the new floor because I got the in-ground pool like you do.
Yeah.
So I got to do the cement mix for the new floor. So I had them jackhammer up my old floor. It was some water sitting there when I bought the crib. So a little of it got a little damage. So I had them dig it all up, pressure test everything, and now they're laying out a new floor before they put the new liner in. So whole new floor. Yeah.
Unfortunate for us here in the Northeast, we're forced to have liners and we can't just have the concrete pool, which is really whack, really, really, really whack, man.
But with that cushion though, that cushion all around it, it's nice to be in there and to be cozy. You feel me? Because the pool is heated. You got some soft cushion all around the edges of it. You know what I mean? And that concrete is not like hard concrete; it's like a soft concrete. So when you stand on it, it doesn't hurt. It's not unpleasant to your feet. You know.
No, I know. But like, when I think about like my Caribbean family and like the pools over there, they're all concrete. So it's so much less of a worry when you don't have to worry about a liner as a pool owner. You'll see. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like when you don't have to worry about that liner, man, it's a different world. My dogs are going to have a lot of fun if I can find myself on an island because I know I'm going to have a pool and it's going to be concrete and they could just run amok, because now they run in the pool. And you're worried about the liner with the nails. You know what I mean?
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. He said the fitted collection is on ice right now. Nah, you know what it is, Jay, bro? I still do my fitteds. Like I mix it up. Depends how I feel. Like I went out with a straight brim the other day just because that's how I was feeling. Like I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? When it's a time to do these, I put these on too. But like if I want to get my fitted shit off, I'm still gonna do that. Like it's my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Village Global Network in the building and Francisco Estrada in the building. What's going on? Black, you was gone for a minute, right? Where you been at?
Yeah, nah, I said that. Oh yeah, you wasn't here, Francisco. Yeah, nah, bro. Just life been lifing, man. You know what I mean? I bought my second property. So I bought a new house. I've been moving. You know what I mean? I got the little one on the way. And it's just trying to get my shit together, trying to get life in order, you know what I mean, for a big change. So that's where I went, bro. Just trying to make sure my business is handled. You know what I mean? My ducks in a row type shit. Like right now, I got a whole room full of just hats and sneakers. Like you seen part of that shit. Like I got a whole room of just hats and sneakers. That's why I got so many. I'm gonna have to give that up. You feel me? Like I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to build me a new space in the basement or something and put my shit because that room is gone now. You heard? So like just adjusting, bro, trying to get ready for life. Yeah.
I relate to Jay. I see. At least Jay, you be wearing hats though. I can't even wear hats, man. My head is ridiculous. My whole face looks ridiculous when I put a hat on. So I can't even wear hats. I could wear Scullies. I wear the hell out of a Scully all day long, but my hat game is so weak because I'm just not a hat guy.
Yo, cuz, where the hell you been at, bro? Like, hit my jack. This nigga supposed to be playing. Pardon me, y'all. Hit my jack, bro. Like, I've been. You got to tap in,
like
bro. You got to get your invite and all that kind of shit and come on down. You heard?
Yo.
Jack,
yeah, man.
bro.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen Sosa in the mix. Welcome back, good sir. Welcome back.
So that's what's up, bro. Trying to get my pool right. You know what I mean? And then I gotta work on my landscaping. Grown old nigga shit. Like shit that when you come from the trenches, you don't think you ever gonna have to worry about, right? Like yard work. Taking care of your house, like just doing shit around the crib because it's all on you. Just things you're really thinking about when you're just trying to survive day to day. So I'm doing that type of shit, which is it's a blessing.
It is a blessing, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you know, but it's worth it in the end, man. It's some, there's few things in my life. I can't speak for everybody, but few things in my life that have been as satisfying as like, looking at your yard and not the greatest condition. It looks winter, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing spring about it, you know what I'm saying? And cultivating that and massaging that and working that to the point where, May and June happens and you got this landscape, man. Tell you, that's a proud moment right there, man, because all the work you spent out there.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you right now in the air. Y'all can clown me if you want to. I'm going artificial, bro.
Yeah.
Man. Fuck this. Like, nigga, listen, bro. I'm trying to do this shit one time.
Oh no, hell no.
Gonna be crispy in the middle of January. I'm gonna have the greenest yard, bro. Niggas gonna be tight. Like, look at this clown.
You're gonna have AstroTurf for a yard? That's baller shit.
I'm dead ass going AstroTurf, nigga. I'm gonna have the prettiest yard year round. I ain't doing no landscaping. You heard me?
Yo,
all fake bushes, bro.
Hollywood definitely going to tune out because he said we was already talking Big Willie. Now you talking about whole AstroTurf yard and all that. You crazy.
Shit. He said niggas look at you different with the fitted on. Yo, Royer, you know what? I think it depends on the person, bro. I think if you're not going in there trying to rock it like Dipset, I think you still good, Brad. Plus, I think just like me, like people know me from wearing a hat. Like very few people have seen me without a hat on. Like real talk. It's like that's just what it is. So I don't think it's odd for me to walk around with the fitted on because niggas used to seeing me like just like that, bro. So, but I do hear you. You go certain places and niggas like, why your brim straight still? Like it ain't 2015. It's like, but it is for me though. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. When I used to wear hats, I had to have the curve. It had to. There was no way.
Yeah, but this was cheeks for like a decade plus. Remember, like this was not it for a decade. Like you couldn't come outside with the snap shit. Like you wearing a snapback.
Oh yeah. No, you're right.
That was cheeks. So like, nah, everything full circle. You know how it is, bro. Fashion is cyclical.
I do. Listen,
yeah.
One thing I do need from y'all, little housekeeping. We got a bunch of people who stepped in, stepped out. We good. I love it. Hit the like though on the way in or out. Do that for me. Minimize this, please. It really, it's crazy how this algorithm thing works, man. The more I study up on it, the more I learn about it. Like it's crazy out here, and it does matter. Every single little like and engagement and comment that you guys leave is big money with this whole thing. It all accumulates. And then it starts throwing it. And I think it's crazy that you gotta work so hard just to get your own post in front of the people that have decided to like.
Ain't that interesting?
Yeah,
I know they want to follow you, gang, but you need to work a little harder for them to actually see this shit. I work a little bit harder, gang. That's crazy.
Yeah, appreciate you, Francisco. That's what's up, man. Let's see. Hello, sir. If you need to promote your iTunes, you want need to promote your iTunes, sir?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You want to do that?
You niggas know my body. Listen. Yo, why Francisco say Home Depot sells the artificial? Then he said we even install for you.
Oh.
Francisco, Are you the Home Depot gang? Put me on. Is that your peoples? And B, do I get the family and friends discount?
Mm.
Yeah,
He
because I
might
need
be.
that.
He might work for a company that's like a certified installer for Home Depot. You know, might be that
Facts.
way.
Let me
20
get
years,
my
20
man.
years in the game. I work for Home Depot.
My man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I get that military discount, but if you can give me that 30% off, I mean, that employee, we can chat.
Yo, if I pull up to your crib and you got AstroTurf for grads, bro,
let
I'm
me tell
leaving.
you, bro. You're gonna be outside. Niggas gonna be shoveling the yard, and all you gonna see is bling, bling, bling. Green every fucking where, bro. Dead trees, brick ass everywhere else. My yard gonna be green and lush, my nigga.
Wow.
Be beautiful. I ain't gonna
Love
hold
it.
you.
I love it. He said I'm only gonna do it once. I
Once,
wish.
bro.
I wish. It's
Black,
like
I'm
the
cutting the grass.
never-ending
I'm not.
story, bro. The
I did
life
that
of a
5 years ago.
homeowner. The life of a homeowner, bro, is a never-ending story.
Yeah, but you know what it is though, man? Like I feel like I'm gonna do this because I told you my ultimate game plan, right? Like I'm gonna make this the way I want it, but then like in a few years, I'm just gonna build the house the exact way I want it. Like I'm gonna take what I got and make it work for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the ultimate goal, bro, is to buy some property, which we do, and then build your own crib. And I'm gonna cash flow that. Like I'm not letting the bank own my dream house. So you just stack your paper, put your money to the side, and then when you want to build, you own the land and you cash flow your crib being built. And then when it's done, all you get is appreciation. All you got is equity. The minute your house is done, you might have paid $700 for it when it's worth $1 million already. Like that's how you gotta think. That's how you build actual wealth. That's how I'm looking at it. So like, yeah, I might go artificial because I don't really give a damn. Like I just want it to look nice and not have to worry about, you know what I mean, being out there sweating like Kunta. Because like in 7 years, 8 years, I'm gonna be in my dream home, my forever home. Because I'm gonna build it just the way I want to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That is. I love it. Let's do it. Okay.
All
It won't be me only because I can't afford no AstroTurf in the crib.
What you mean? All these beanie weenies and shit I've been eating for like 10 years. This is how I'm doing this, gang. When you out there, listen, when you out there driving your Z around, hold up. When you out on
cars.
when you out on islands with your queen, living your best life, you feel me?
The one you just left? The one that I went to that you had just that one? All right, keep going.
I got that coupon work though, you know what I mean? I was on like a little pontoon and shit out there. Y'all niggas is living good. I know the vibes. Yeah, I'm eating all this top ramen so I can spend my my 40s and 50s living good. That's what it is.
Yeah. You wild for that. You wild for that. Listen, all right, cool. I love it. Keep me posted on that. So on this show, we do have some sponsors. Shout out to the sponsors. They've been on the screen for a little bit here, but you know who it is. It's House of Barbers. It is All Crete. You know what I'm saying? Two great companies right here in the Hudson Valley. If you need that haircut and you're up in that Hyde Park, Poughkeepsie, Wappingers, Pleasant Valley area, you need somebody to really cut your hair that you care and you really want to get it good. House of Barbers, trust me, they got for all shapes and sizes. They got somebody for you. And All Crete, I keep telling y'all, all that concrete work, it's a lot of money. And now they recognize that, and they are now doing financing. So, shout out to All Crete. If you need that, you could hit them up directly. I always have the information on the screen somewhere, but if you want, you can hit me up and I will direct you personally to the Carrillos who own that and get you on your way for any concrete work that you need. Remember, there is available financing. I'm actually wearing some swag from them, actually.
Okay.
So, all right.
When you gonna pull up?
Where?
To the spot. Like, listen. You know how your basement laid out.
Yes.
My basement is
all right.
I got the little stew. I got the little lounge area now. You know what I mean? It goes right into the gym. Okay. Then it goes right into the backyard, right into the pool. It's a nice layout.
That's the one thing my downstairs, if I could wish for anything, I would wish that I could get outside from down here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But yeah, no, it's nice having the man cave area, right? With the separate stew area. Yeah.
Necessary, bro.
Yeah, necessary. It's nice. It's nice.
I'm putting together the gazebo now, like you got the overhead shit over there in the corner.
Yeah.
So I just got my hard top one. It just got here last night. I'm talking house shit. Y'all don't want to hear this, but I'm gonna start putting that together for the weekend. You know what I mean? Get my shit ready.
I feel you though how it does get exciting to you because I get it, bro.
I'm excited, like you know what I mean.
But you should be, and as should anybody else in that position. You know what I mean? And you should want to strive to that, man. You know, there's a lot of talk nowadays though about, you know, is it worth it to buy, and are you better off renting? You know,
you're never better off renting. No matter what nobody tells you.
The only way is if you have like a revolving disposable income that you don't care about, and you are predestined to just keep moving around.
But that doesn't make but the question is it when you say better to rent or to own, I'm assuming you mean financially for you. It is never better to give money away and gain nothing in return.
Right.
You have to pay for your living expenses anyway. Why not gain equity as you do so? That's always going to be better than just here, take my $3 a month for this crib.
Well said. Well said. Because I think sometimes they lose sight of that because there's a lot of YouTube out there talking about, you know, you might be better off renting, and they do the numbers, but they never do the time lapse, right? And they never go 5, 10, 15 years down the road.
5 years, $3 a month, my nigga. You don't spend $180,000 just to live, which you would have had to spend anyway. And instead of taking that and owning half of your house already, you own nothing still.
Right.
That's dumb. If you have the choice, if you're saying I make so much money I can just blow it, then that's dumb. You don't deserve to have that money.
Right. Give me some. I'm gonna go buy something.
Bro, even with like a 6% interest rate, a 7% interest rate, it's still advantageous for you to start that cycle. You're still gonna gain something. And if you really got bread like that, pay your mortgage, let the amortization kill you, but then go put another stack a month.
Right.
Principle. If you got it like that, then why not use it?
They say that it really only takes making 2 extra payments a year. So basically one payment every 6 months extra.
Yeah. And
you can really get ahead of your mortgage and shave years off of your mortgage.
10 years off of a 30-year. Absolutely.
This
is game, just so if y'all don't know. You pay, if you do 1 extra payment a year, that's 7.5 years off your mortgage, off a 30-year. Just 1 extra payment. And that's just if you just pay bi-weekly instead of once a month, you pay 26 times instead of the 12 monthly payments. That's an extra payment a year. That takes off 7 years and 3 months. On a 30-year mortgage.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You know, it's a lot. It turned like, and put it in terms of just time, right? Like you have a kid when you buy the house, you know, 5.5 years later, you own the house outright when you're ready to go.
You can ball that way. Yeah. Eat a little ramen and just dump it on the principal.
That's it, man.
That's it.
And same thing holds true for car loans where there's no penalty for ending early. It's the same principle. And you could save a lot too in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
I tell anybody to do that. Like even me, like you buy the car that you want, but nobody should be in a car loan more than 36 months. I don't care if your loan said it was 6 or 7 years, you still pay it off in 2 to 3. Just throw money at it. Just save the interest because it's a depreciating asset, right?
Yeah.
If you pay the whole 6 years, which a lot of people do, your car is now worth less.
No, I know.
You know
we've all been there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So like, pay your cars off in 3 years if you have to finance. I'm not mad at you. Pay it off in 3 years. Whatever that is, just double your payments. You pay $5 a month, pay $1,000. Just do it and get it over with, and then never do that shit again. Never finance the car again.
Shout out to the VA loan and shout out to 3.5%.
You're that 3.5. We're not getting that back, gang. Next 10 years, it's not gonna happen. We never getting that low again. Something drastic gotta happen. I'm telling you.
What is in the mid 4s right now?
Right now, bro, it's over 7.
Right now, it's over 7.
Yes.
What? On a $400,000 loan, 30 years,
bro.
What?
7.1 right now. Yeah, and that's
Shout out
prime 30-year loans, bro. The 15-year loans is like 6.5.
Get out.
Nasty.
You used to be able to save almost like 2-3% off the 30 when you did the 15.
No more, bro. 6.5. You getting
It is not a buyer's market when it comes to that, bro.
Yo, keep it a bean. The VA loan, super dirt.
Why is it dirt?
Not the VA loan, the veteran loans. So like, if you don't have access to the VA loan or you already used it, you still can get a veteran rate, which used to be better than the prime rate, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nah, it's dirt. Nah, it's
really
dirt. Yeah, it's like 6%.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's no margin on the percentage, right? And they're not going to give you, if you got the bread to pay down 3 points and get you down to sub 4, if you got the bread to do that, just buy the damn house. Because it's going to cost, you know what I mean? It's going to cost you another 40 racks up front. Like that's if you got it like that, then you might as well just buy the house.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy, like the amount of income you need now to buy kind of like the same ish from 10 years ago. You know, I feel like if you made like 52, say you made 52 a year 10 years ago, you was in a way better situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, bro, you going in with somebody. You got to go in with
90K will get you a starter home now. Right? Like a 3, like let me just use footage because that's easy to understand. A 2,000 foot square home, 2,000 square foot home.
Yeah.
Right now it's going to run you 450 and up.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. And that house 5 years ago was 275. It's now 450. And to afford that, you need to make 125.
What Jay's saying is true too. And that was the smartest thing you did, Francisco, locked in during COVID.
Yeah. It was in the basement. Point being, like, if we get back to, flirting with 5%, that's probably that's pretty much going to be the prime rate for a while, bro. It's just different. It's just, we're not going back to sub 2, sub 3. Like, that was astronomical. Those are crazy fucking rates. We're not doing it, bro. It's not going to happen. Because the scarcity, it's a rubber banding effect, right? It's like when COVID stopped and it took us 2 years to get the supply lines right again. It's supply and demand. So when the rates do finally drop, you're going to have way more buyers than actual properties available, which are going to keep prices through the fucking roof, and people are going to keep bidding and buying those houses because they need to, and that's going to keep the interest rates up in the nosebleeds. It's going to.
Right.
We're talking 5, 6, 7 years. We getting deep. My bad. But like we're talking 5, 6, 7 years where you might see sub 5 interest rates again,
and be happy about it. That's the crazy part. About it. That's the crazy part. That is our financial portion of this program.
Get next to me, bro, because I'm informed. I feel good about it.
Listen, you gotta go with my slogan, man. If you don't know me, you're gonna want to know me. Get next to me.
Man, make generational wealth. Let's get into this ratchet news, though, bro. But that was me again. Y'all want to know, so I think it's a little boring, but I am working on trying to get my life steady, and that's what I've been doing my big boy shit.
And salute to that. And I made it a point to say that, like when you were on your hiatus, I made it a point to say he's away for very good reasons. I didn't want anybody to think anything different. And it's like, because I know people go everywhere with it, and I just kept saying he's away for some of the best reasons. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it.
I heard we were beefing. I heard you made a diss track about me and everything. I hear.
Yeah, but then I just said sorry, and I took it back.
You took it
and
back.
Then I took it back, and then I actually retracted the whole song, and then I put it out again with new lyrics that didn't diss you.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. You and your code. I like that.
I'm on my everybody, I feel like. Yo, so we got a few things we could talk about, man. I will definitely let you lead the discussion. Please take us somewhere. Where you want to go first, sir?
Bro, we didn't even get to do our chat because somebody was slacking today. But I don't even know what the topics is. We talking about what, Quavo and Chris Breezy being ignorant?
Okay. We can start there.
Oh, all right. Quavo and Chris Breezy being ignorant. Listen, you supposed to tee this up. I'm supposed to tell the jokes. Tee it up. Let me tell the jokes. Go ahead.
Okay, listen. So I have to say this. The actual title of this show is Chris Breezy has the best rap so far, right? So like, I'm minding my business.
Yeah.
And I see across my YouTube this Chris Brown. This is Quavo. I'm like,
He called him out his government too. He called him Quantavious.
Yeah, he did. Listen. Yo.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, it may be because I've been listening to a lot of mediocre diss tracks lately. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard Breezy's track, man, I was like, yo, he's going in. I like this. He's spicy. This is the spiciest we've gotten yet, and it's the R&B singer doing it. So then I immediately turned to, and I paused because I'm like, wait, is this AI? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure. Like, is this AI? I got confirmation. He's the one, releasing it, talking about it. So I was like, all right, cool. This is the one. Chris Brown destroyed Quavo. To that you say?
I would start by saying Chris Brown always been a rapper on the low. Like, this is not new, him rapping. He's rapped in plenty of songs. We've heard this out of him. It's a lot better. Remember Chocolate Tie? Watch this. Remember Chocolate Tie? You know who that is? That's Tyrese.
No.
Remember he put out a rap
album? Yeah.
That shit was dirt. All right. So Chris Brown always been fucking with the rap. So I wasn't surprised when he came out. Now, I think he gets props because he a singing nigga doing the diss tracks. If any of your favorite rappers put this out, it's mid. But because it's breezy, it's like an 8.
It is like an 8.
It is on the curve because it's Chris, right? And he was going in. He was chatting a little bit. I think the most interesting part of this is that Quavo been the weakest nigga in his group. And this has been known. Like, it's Takeoff, Offset, Quavo. That order. It's always been that order. Quavo ain't never had it.
Right.
So his response sent me to heaven. Like, bro, this is the dirt. This is the dirtiest shit. This is the dirt.
He got washed by Breezy.
I've never heard. You got bodied by a singing nigga.
He did though. Can I say something though? Can I say something to that point? All right. While you might say, and especially you, because I know you're a rapper's rapper. While we might be able to say, oh, the bars were a little mid, and this and that. Why was he the only one that took the assignment the right way though, out of all of these dudes?
What was the assignment, Gabe?
The assignment is, okay, I want to put out a diss track. And when I put this out, it's gonna say Chris Brown, Quavo diss track. You know what I'm saying? And he dissed that motherfucker. Like, he was not playing with him. He was dissing him. Like, he was saying things to him that I expect to hear on a diss record. And I did not hear similar items on the other records, Ross.
You're not wrong. What y'all think? Y'all in the comments speak up about this. My nigga said Brish Brown.
No.
Yo, you absolutely right. Yo, so we're gonna talk about that Ye verse too. Give us a minute. No, you're absolutely right. He was the only person that just came out direct, gave him the smoke, you know what I mean, and put out a cover with his nigga face on it, like, you know what I mean? You a lame. Now, I will say this: the Quavo cover on his disc for Chris Breezy, funny, because he took the picture of Chris choking that girl in the balcony, which is a real picture. And he flipped it to him choking out Chris. Whoever did that won the internet for the day, because that's an ill ass Photoshop. Because that's like, that in and of itself is a diss. That cover is you strangling a chick. So when a man says you're a woman beater, this is not like he just talking out of his ass. You've really been doing this for years, bro. So to flip it and it's Quavo fiending you out was kind of lit. But that was the best thing about the diss track, was the cover art, because that song was ass.
Yo, we got damn Voice in the building. Dan, how'd you do on the 20th, man? How'd that all shake down, brother? Let us know. Rush It was good song, but the talking parts were most of the diss. It's true. That's why I felt like the bars were like general from Ross. Yeah. It was when he was talking to him. He's calling him a white boy stuff, which was like, it's kind of like that's kind of played out to go there, but you know what I mean?
You got a lot, boy. Got a lot. Don't hold up. These different that's a whole different topic. You was talking about Quantavious and Chris Breezy. Let me ask you this: does that bullshit that Quantavious put out deserve another response from Chris, or is it already over?
It's already over for me. Yeah. No, I mean, for entertainment purposes, I would love to hear him retort that, but I think Chris said what needed to be said. I really think he really took the assignment home and did his homework and did what he was supposed to do. I mean, at this point, what are you gonna say back, bro? put out more personal shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
does he respond and say how whack the song is? Maybe that's what you do. You make a response about how bad it was, how you had to go get your poor brother's soul to try to help you out on the hook and shit. You know what I'm
all
saying?
right.
Like,
Let's talk about this though. And I don't want to lose the other beef. So let me help us stay on track. But I need to weave different topics in here.
okay.
This AI shit,
Mm-hmm.
because Drake did it with the Tupac Snoop Dogg joint.
Mm-hmm. We gonna go
And now,
there.
yeah, Quavo doing it with the takeoff joint.
Right.
I don't like this, bro. I don't like this.
No.
I think I understand it from a perspective of, especially with them two. Like that Drake shit was corny to me.
Mm-hmm.
With Quay and Take, I understand it because of their closeness
Mm-hmm.
and their relation to each other, and the fact
Mm-hmm.
that they do songs together all the time or did them before his
Right.
passing.
Right.
And I can get how using his line as the hook would add an extra oomph to the record.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit is corny to me because you
Mm-hmm.
speak it for somebody else, right? Who not here no more.
Mm-hmm.
You insert them in the beef as if you can't bring your own stick to the party. I didn't look at it like what a flex. I looked at it like, damn, you so ass cheeks that you had to go resurrect your dead homie to be a part of this beef. That was corny to me, bro.
Not for nothing though. I thought that those were actual vocals that he had of Takeoff that he threw on there. I didn't assume that was AI. Because I figured out of everybody, he would be one of the most likely people to have something in the cut from Takeoff that's just sitting there.
Sure.
So do you know that was AI that he did?
No, I can't say it definitively. No. What I've heard is that
it was.
He got the records obviously to feed the machine to come up with a voice for him. Those bars were not. They were too. To me, they were so in line with what he was doing on that record that I just figured he fed it some Takeoff bars and got that record.
Gotcha.
That's how I took it. But even if it was in the stash, that's still corny. Why you resurrecting your dead homie to do this with you? Over your ex. Like, to me, the shit was corny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The way Drake did it, super corny. Like, Drake is next level cornball, bro. He always been that way. Like, I'll put it like this. Do that nigga make hits? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He make excellent sounding music. Yeah. Whoever writes it, doesn't matter. He put together hits. Bet. Mm-hmm. But he ain't never stopped being a corny dude. Like an insecure, corny dude. The impact you want to have by having a dead Pac and an alive Snoop on this record that they didn't co-sign. Like, Snoop is here. Like, what the? Like, you a cornball, bro. You a cornball for that. You already, listen, Drake did his big one when he went and murdered that boy on push-ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was enough. If you wanted to give another jab, another round, do that. Mm-hmm. Leave the dead niggas out of it. Leave the AI shit out of it. I really feel like, bro, this might be some plant shit. Like, do you even need the artist gang if we can just feed them in and come up with our own? Like, remember that rapping computer dude we had like in 2018 who got signed and then ultimately they stopped it because they said he was aping black culture? That little white computer character who was rapping with the face tats and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is the Trojan horse, bro. Like, do we gonna hype up some beef to get hip hop percolating? These niggas using AI voices as part of their battles. If niggas is on this, bro, we can really cut out the middleman and just AI the whole industry. Like, we don't need y'all niggas because the ghostwriters is the ones making the hits anyway. So we'll just ghostwrite some shit, steal the cadences people like, and AI the whole game.
Mm-hmm. Yo, shout out to Dan Voice going on multiple platforms. I see what you're doing, and salute to you and your good performance. Good luck on the 28th as well, of course. I don't know, like that whole Drake one. Like, I guess I understood like what he was aiming for, what he was trying to do with that one. I didn't understand the Snoop one because, like you said, Snoop is here, you know, and Snoop actually went on his like IG or his Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, and was just looking into the camera like confused, like, wait, but what I said? Like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a little bit corny to me.
A little bit, gang? A little corny?
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's an 8 on the 10 on the corn meter, bro.
I
That shit
guess
can run a
so. I
car.
can't argue.
That's super lame.
I can't argue. I can't argue.
Yeah.
Does that put him up?
Go ahead.
Does that song put him up?
Did
Is
that
he
AI
up?
song help Drake beef at all? No. That shit was
Yeah.
dope. That song, it was a bad song, bro.
So it doesn't help him against Kendrick.
To me, it hurts.
Does he
Like
need to respond?
if you was gonna pretend to be Pac and Snoop, then the lyrics should have been a lot better. That shit was mad bad, bro. How about that? City girl voice, mad bad. That shit was mad bad.
You got Blackout so upset out here. You got him talking like city girls. This is crazy out here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. What's up, Maya? Vanessa says that Breezy and Ye are the only people who can't be canceled. I think I'm starting to believe that a little bit.
Can't kill Ye, bro. That verse. Did you hear? Did you hear?
Yeah.
The Like That remix, the Yeezy verse.
The Yeezy version. Yeah, I heard it.
All right. Justin LeBoy Radio. What did you think of the verse?
I think it was just Kanye just talking his shit again. I didn't think anything crazy. I didn't think he was like,
Ye smoked that shit.
You think he was 100% on 10 Ye?
Ye smoked that shit.
He was doing good. I mean, I did not like it.
Smoked that shit. You don't understand how hyped I was. First of all, to hear the way Ye flipped the beat.
I know.
And added the fucking chanting choir.
Yeah.
This shit was so fucking hard, bro. That shit was so hard. And it's one thing that Ye know how to do. It's find a pocket on the beat.
What up, Matt?
That sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he's saying bullshit, like on that record, like the Carnival record, you say she ain't something like that, and then she something like that, and it sounds stupid, but it works. Like in his voice, in his cadence, his flow, it works. Bro, listen, man, that like that verse is mean. That shit is mean, bro.
You talking for Sosa right now. He's feeling you. He's feeling these sentiments. I think Maya thinks I think she was talking about Ye's verse when she said,
talk about it, Maya. How you feel? You said it was trash? Maya, you said it was trash? Like Trizzy?
Wait, I don't want to speak for it. She might have been talking about something else. You know, if she said that 2 minutes ago with some fast moving world and social media. Shout out to everybody tuned in. What We Talking About podcast. If you have not been here before, just know that we are here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and sometimes Instagram when it's not acting stupid. It looks like we're there right now. We should be there. So if you want to catch it there, you could. Shout out to Master Toro. What's up, my guy?
Bro, niggas almost took it off of YouTube. I got the ripped on my joint.
Mm-hmm.
Turn on that voice in the system, bro. Turn on that verse in the Z.
I will.
Just go down the street playing that shit slap so hard, gang. So hard.
Hit that like, hit that share. Kanye, so now that he has thrown himself into the mix, who out of his whole verse, if you are the other side, who do you think needs to respond the most?
Nobody. Because the way he does it, it's not even he dissing, yeah, but it's not like he dissing. You understand what I'm saying? It's like Ye is on Ye Island, bro. Yeah. Like even the shit that he's saying ain't really like nobody knows a Drake verse. You know what I mean? Like, is that really a diss? Like, no, like everybody knows Drake verses. It's just funny because it's Ye. So like that whole song is in its own category. To me, that's not even a remotely good diss record. It's just a fire verse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like nobody needs to say nothing to Ye. He in his own category. And quite frankly, I feel like if Ye actually wanted to like smoke some niggas' boots, he could. In a super creative, unique way. Like he's that kind of person. I feel like he went to a battle, actually tried to battle somebody, like to end Drake. He probably could. He probably got tea that niggas don't even realize he got. Like, I mean, us, like civilians, don't realize he got. I'm sure he's in places and got information that a lot of people don't got the access to. And if he wanted to really drop missiles on niggas, he probably can.
Yeah, because people be weird behind the scenes, and he probably seen it all.
He definitely seen a lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel like if he wanted to eat the Drake, he definitely could. Like, bro, did you see the diss record? He put out the push-ups record. Like, how you got a diss record with 4 writers on it? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Drake? Aubrey, why you got 4 writers on the diss record? How you got 4 writers on the diss record, gang?
I was trying to say, yo, I said somebody said something to me. They were like, yo, because I had posted like I guess one of the early versions of the Drake song, right? And they commented, they were like, yo, this isn't even the right version. He did this, he did that. And I was like, yeah, this is the warm-up track, so you can try to remember everything that was written for him. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you don't write your shit, it's hard to remember it, bro. Like
Santoro said Drake probably got T on Ye. Here's what I'm gonna say, Santoro. It won't even matter what he got to say about Ye's entire life has been on blast, from the bipolar shit to your wife to getting divorced, and all his shit is in front of everybody. What could you really say? Well, we'll be like, oh, he got him. What are you gonna say that we don't already know?
Yep. That part.
His whole life is a movie. So Drake really can't say shit that's gonna have any impact. And he can't talk that money talk with somebody like Ye. He talked that money talk to Ross and make it sound funny. You can't say that to Ye. Ye got a bigger bag than you. Mm-hmm. You can't say none of that shit to Ye. He got a bigger bag than you. He actually writes his music. Like, what are we talking about? It's not the same conversation.
He got a small pee-pee.
If you know, that's gay. You know what I mean? Cool. I don't know, man. I don't know the size of that man phallus.
I'm only reading comments. That's not my comment. All right, MP3 world.
Oh, that's what you're feeling small. That's weird energy. Listen. Will I take a Billy to have a 3-inch penis? Yep.
Gay or gay, my man.
I think didn't I give a verse? I said a line before, like
what?
When you can give a joint weak dick and she'll fake it for you, that's when you made it. Like Ye could have I don't want to talk about this nigga penis like this. Pause. Right. You can have anybody can have the smallest joint on the planet, bro. If you sit on the Billy, it's not gonna matter. She gonna act like you killing her and breaking every bone in her body. It's not gonna fucking matter. It's not gonna matter, bro.
It's true.
I'll take micro penis for a Billy. I'm sorry, I will.
Let me. Did you say you'll take a micro penis,
bro? I would take 2-inch penis, nigga, for a Billy. I don't give a. At that point, it's not. I don't care, gang. You give me a Billy, micro penis, 2-inch penis, whatever.
Oh my god. He does not speak for this program, nor its owners.
I'm going to Cambodia. I'm getting an enlargement surgery. I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna get up to at least 4. I'm gonna get somewhere with it. Yo, hold up. See, you let me go out here and talk my truth, bro. Keep it a bean.
Okay.
You telling me for a Billy, you wouldn't spend the rest of your days with the 2-inch? For a Billy, gang. For a Billy. To live how you want to live. Is that important?
But that sounds very painful to me. You're talking about I gotta change my anatomy.
Nope. Magic wand. You woke up one day and it's just never hard again. It's that size. Whatever that is. Right? I don't want to do details, but you know what I'm saying. It's just whatever. It's that. It's phallus. It's just
for a Billy?
For a Billy. Yeah, you taking that.
Man, that's so horrible. Yo, that's crazy.
Y'all niggas is cap. Ain't no thinking about this. For a Billy game?
I mean, I got to for a Billy, but damn, man, that's a predicament, bro. That's a weird man thing.
It's not for a bill. It's not.
Yo, he said, "I'm gonna spend money and get it doubled up to 4."
Listen, I'm going to some weird place in South America and I'm getting it fixed for a Billy. Like I don't. So I'm going out there. Yo, they making niggas taller, bro. They break your legs, put some fake shit in there, and extend your shit. Like,
damn boy said, "No, change subjects." I don't blame him. I got y'all. Listen. Yeah. So here's how we wrap up this whole beef thing. Super entertaining. I actually, as much as I'm clowning it, I am thoroughly entertained by all this. I want to say that's that.
Important thing. This is very entertaining. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am very entertained by all this. I feel personally it puts a little life back in hip hop, the life that I like to live. I like when that type of energy is going on in hip hop. You know what I mean? I want everybody to be braggadocious. I don't need everybody to be friends. I don't need participation awards. You know what I'm saying? I want the dope to stand forward and I want to rock they dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's prove who's got what. This is the game. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. Let me ask you. Do you need to hear from Kendrick Lamar again?
Yes.
Okay. Talk about it.
And from what I'm hearing, he got it percolating already. He got something.
Mm.
Streets is saying he got something. But
What?
that boy better come with the fallout nuke. Like, you
Facts.
can't come with no weak sauce, nigga. You can't come with no more jabs. Drake
Mhm.
is on your ass,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Clowning
Mhm.
you every day. You feel me? Going
Yep.
hard, AI voices, all that. But you better come with that helter skelter. You better come with that hit 'em up. You better come with that no Vaseline. You
Mhm.
gotta come with that. You better come nasty, filthy.
Mhm. I want Kendrick's version of what Chris Brown did. Thank you.
See, I don't think he's that kind of rapper.
I need him to do it.
I need him to do it too. I ain't gonna hold
You know what I'm saying? I need him to
you
do
need
it.
that too.
You know
Bro,
what I'm
he
saying?
said BBL black. I'm gonna own that, bro. For Billy, I'll get a BBL. See, I ain't afraid to talk the truth. But keeping music, no violence. Yo, Drake and Kendrick. Here's what I will say: by their own assertion, bro, ain't neither one of them about that street shit. Neither one of them. So this is only gonna be on wax. Like that's where it's gonna stay, in my opinion. That don't mean somebody from their camp might try to big up themselves and be like, "Oh, I'm about to get that nigga." You know what I mean? Like that's some corny shit, but like that ain't what this is. I don't think for anybody out there. This ain't Biggie Pop. Not to me. This is just, can y'all niggas rap for real? Can y'all go at it?
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Yeah.
Francisco says yes. Sosa, what's Sosa saying? Bro, that beat gotta be crazy, and then the bars gotta be easy. There no ifs, ands, or buts. Do you agree? Yeah. Oh, we just said that. Yes.
Nah,
What's good?
bro.
I'm listening.
I almost want to hear like a Dipset beat drop, like I'm ready, and Kendrick just jump on the track out of nowhere and just lay waste to the whole game. Like, nah, bro, he gotta come. No more subliminals.
Mm-hmm.
No more taps.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
No more for all my dogs getting buried. Nigga, say Drake, you a bitch. Like, say that, nigga. Like with your chest. It requires that type of energy.
Say it
and
with your
spill
chest.
the tea. If you got a diss record 4 years in the making, that means you thought you had some shit worth of dropping on him. And maybe 4 years ago, I don't know, 5 years ago, it was about his son, whatever the case may be. But once again, I feel like at a certain level in the game, bro, you mixy enough to hear shit. Like, you know when niggas fucked your girl, you know when people like you did some bad business and your contract is fucked up, or you just know that time you got robbed outside the studio and you was in Cali, so you went to Kendrick people and you know what I mean? Dot had to go and get your chain back. Like shit like that happens behind the scenes all the time. Niggas spill the work. Did Drake come to Cali and get robbed and you had to go save him? Did Punch, you know what I mean? Had to go save him and get his chain back. Go get the owl back. Like if that happens, say that shit.
Word.
Like, torch the ground, nigga.
Senior G, what's good, baby? Village Global Network in the building. Does Kendrick have a time limit?
Yeah, bro. He got 3 weeks. That might seem generous to me, but that's what it is today. I think so. You can't expect everybody to be instant. It's a different time. I don't think niggas move that way. And I think Kendrick actually cares when he writes a rap. I don't think he'll ever go in a booth in an hour and come back out and just it's done. That's not him.
I agree that might not be him, but I would like to see it be a little sooner than 21 days. You know what I'm saying?
I like it faster? Sure.
Yeah.
Do I expect it faster? No, it's been a week and a half already. Where you at?
All right. I feel you. I could wait another week and a half, I guess. Kendrick do got bars, damn voice. That's 100% true. Yeah. You and Sosa on the same page when it comes to all this, just so you know that he's letting you know. Kendrick should let Ye hear it first. Yeah, maybe he should.
Yeah. Maybe he should. The game needed something to shake it up because rap been trash. And I said that last year, the year before that. Like
it's true.
The industry been buddy corny. Like it's just niggas singing to bitches or talk about doing drills that they're not actually doing while they singing. It's just it's been some of the softest, corniest shit ever. And some niggas might say it's a bunch of 40-year-old niggas beefing with each other. I say it's just niggas that it's just part of the essence of hip hop that we miss, that we lack. Because these young niggas ain't doing this. Like we all goats, they all get participation trophies. Like, nah, bro.
Right.
Like, nah. If you him, stand on that.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better. That's where I'm at with it. Kendrick, you are on the clock. So says Matt Santoro. Hello. Yo, so to move on from that, man, we got some last night I was up. I was watching the New York Knickerbockers. What a win by these New York Knickerbockers yesterday. I know that you're like a Bulls fan, every other fan except the Knicks and stuff. How your Bulls doing?
Don't disrespect me like that, gang. Shout out to them Knicks.
Yeah, man.
They,
Shout
they,
out.
they, they so gritty. They hustle so hard. Josh
Yep.
Hart balling out of his mind. Like
Yeah.
it's really like on some blue collar type shit. Like them boys just go to work and get it done.
Yeah.
It's good to see the Knicks be not only relevant,
Mm-hmm.
but to just play hard, bro. And to like
Yes.
it just feels it's something about having New York not suck that
Mhm.
just hit different. So shout out to them.
Facts. And like you said, I don't need them to be the best team. Just be gritty. Be like, yo, we don't want to go to the Garden.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish that Julius was healthy. Like I'm tired of seeing them always have to deal with something or somebody hurt or some other shit going on. I just want to see them with their best team on the floor and see what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like until we get like to the Eastern Conference Finals or something, we're not gonna get that right big free agent to come join us.
Yep.
We always gonna be that one piece short. Like Paul George about to be a free agent, right?
Yep.
If we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, you don't think he'd come? Because he'd fit in perfectly.
He'd be a nice piece.
Oh, he'd be a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like what he does in the wing is what we lack. It's what RJ Barrett should have been. Yeah, that's what
I
we
wish
lack.
he was too. I knew he wasn't being a Duke. He was Duke, right?
Of course, he was a Dookie.
Yeah, that's why. That's
I'm
what
gonna leave that there, but I will say that the playoffs last night was phenomenal. That was the best doubleheader I've seen probably since 98 like 98 finals.
A minute.
Watching Chicago and Utah get past Seattle and we already fucking Chicago was playing. That's the last time I remember finals being that stand out to me, like in my mind where I remember the games and what was happening. Phenomenal. That Lakers Nuggets game, I knew that Denver wasn't going to just like lay down and let that happen. I knew it. When they was down by 20, I was like, it doesn't matter. They're going to run. I knew it, bro, in my spirit. And watching LeBron and them bitch and complaining about calls, like, bro, everybody gets calls sometimes. Everybody don't get calls sometimes. That's a bitch move. Here's the problem. You was up by 20. It should have never came down to one call.
Right.
You fucked up and blew the game. So I don't care if that one call was bad. You were up by 20, bro.
Right.
That means you lost.
Right. You can't complain about one call when you're up by 20.
You're by 20.
That's it. That's shout out to Mike Breen with the bang bang call yesterday. I see what you're doing there, Santoro. I know what you're doing there. I didn't even get to watch it on MSG. I just heard about it this morning. Vanessa, what you mean they should have signed Carmelo?
To put him on the
bench?
You
mean again?
To be a cheerleader? Is that what you mean? That's all Melo gonna do at this point in his career at 39.
Right. Yeah, he's not gonna do much though, Vanessa. You can't believe that, do you? She might know something we don't know, but I don't think so.
Couple fadeaways.
Trade Randall and pick for a Michael Bridges.
Yo, Mikel's nice, but he not what we need. He's the light version of what we talk. He's RJ Barrett again. Like that's not it. You need an evolved version of that wing player. Mikal Bridges and fucking RJ Barrett is the same dude, the same body size, all that shit. Like you need a killer on the wing, right? Or you need a super specialist. And what I mean by that is like
Houston was.
I don't want to go so deep with this, but like think old school. You need a wing like Andre Kirilenko, like a super 3-and-D. I'm locking niggas down and I'm splashing from the corners 4, 5, 6 times a night, right? Or you need that go get everything guy, like a PG or a Kawhi or somebody like that on the wing, or what Durant does in the wing. Like that's what you need in the wing, not this B tier, unevolved player like Mikal or RJ.
Kawhi would be a phenomenal fit in New York.
He fit perfectly, but he'd only play 36 games.
I know.
Like all he do is be hurt. So like the type of guy we describing, every team wants. Boston got 2 of them. Like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum's the same guy. They the same fucking guy. I hate them playing together.
Yo, not for nothing, man. That kid Maxi's no joke on Philly though.
Shout out to Maxi.
Maxi, no joke. I feel for Philly fans because I literally heard a Philly fan say, "We got a good." This is before the series. They were like, "We got a good shot against the Knicks. We're gonna play them tough. It's just that all of us Sixer fans, every time Embiid goes up and dunks it, we're gonna be holding our breath." And that shit happened twice in 2 games in a row, bro.
I know it's not gonna happen, but Embiid is what 29 or 30. He's one or the other right now. That man, the next 7-8 years of his career and the rest of his life is more important than this series.
Yeah,
they should stop playing him.
Yeah.
It is obvious
He's
that
hurt.
he is hurt.
Yeah,
He has no lateral quickness. Granted, you can stand there in one leg and shoot fadeaway jumpers all day long, which is what he's doing. He getting no, bro. What do you have yet last game? 1 rebound or 0? I think it was either 1 or none last night.
Oh, in the fourth quarter, you mean?
No, in the whole game, he had no rebounds.
Oh,
or 1 rebound. It was something like that. We could look it up. Y'all look it up right quick. Tell me what it is. But like, he has no lateral quickness. He can't really jump. He's just standing around shooting, which he's good at. But you watch what he's doing to his leg and his body. This is a big man who's 7'1", probably like 300 pounds walking around. He's probably listed like 260, but he's 300. He's a big ass dude. His body, his career, his livelihood, his quality of life is more important than this fucking series. He needs to sit down and heal. He can literally fuck up his knee for the rest of his life.
I think it's good advice. I think it's good advice, Black. I think what you speak is true. Clearly playing hurt. Clearly.
He's hurt. Like, give it up. Now that you're down 2-0, give it up. No one's going to be like, oh, he a bitch. Bro, we watched you out. Bro, what? Game 1? His fucking stitch tore. You see him bleeding out through his sleeve? His stitches tore off. He was bleeding through his... Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, this is somebody who already had knee problems when he came in the league. Remember? He missed his first season. Like, this shit is crazy to me.
Yep. And you know, it's no secret that it's just the bigger humans are, the more functionality they lose quicker. They, you know what I'm saying, with their knees and their extremities down, you know what I'm saying, their feet. Just carrying all that weight is hard, man. It's hard.
I think DeRozan is gettable, Santoro, but he not what we need either. Like, he don't shoot threes, which is fine. He can kill the mid-range all day long, but he's not the defender that we're talking about. He's not that like I know Anunoby can do that, but when Anunoby's playing the 4 and DeRozan has to be the 3, Anunoby's gonna be playing against the Durants and them, those 7-foot guys, and that means DeRozan has to guard your best backcourt player because Jalen Brunson is not a defender. DeRozan's not a great defender either. So putting him on people like fucking Kyrie Irving is getting him cooked. Like, DeRozan can't be that guy. You need somebody in the wing that can play D.
I'm okay with Randall being gone. I think I would want to hold on to Mitchell, though. What'd you say? What'd you say to that?
Mitchell. I hate
you hate him too?
I love watching Hartenstein get an opportunity.
Me too.
Everything Mitchell is, but just better. More hustle. More aware.
More court awareness.
Awareness is important. Mitchell don't know what the fuck he doing ever. I'm a big nigga who's athletic. No, we laughing, but you know exactly what I mean when I say it.
I do,
Hartenstein is aware, and while Mitchell's a better athlete than him, Hartenstein actually understands what's happening from play to play and uses anticipation and smarts to get to the ball. That's what he does.
True. It's true. On defense, he's very much so. He watches the ball in his hands, and on 2 occasions, he just took it out of Embiid's hands.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that about him. He does have good hustle. He's got that little bit of fire in him, man. That New York like tenacity. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. I like the way the team has come together and gelled in the playoffs. You know, sometimes teams they do good during the regular season. They kind of meander out and kind of peter out in the playoff because, you know, they gave it they all. But now it seems like these guys are all coming together. And I don't think it's any coincidence that they're playing like this and there's no Randall. To that you say?
Other guys got to step up. You get opportunities. In the NBA, the worst nigga on the team is cooking everybody outside. So you got to remember that sometimes. Like, niggas that scrubs in the NBA is cooking everybody at your local rec, cooking them niggas relentlessly. So when somebody like Randall is gone, who's a beast and can score, other guys can step up, and that's all that's happening. It's not surprising to me because I see what their team look like, and I watched that Nova championship run. These boys ain't scrubs, so I already knew that. One more thing, and we can move on because I know I like sports, but I think sometimes when we talk sports in the show, we like lose people and shit like that.
Sorry, y'all.
Yo, Isaiah Hartenstein called himself a black man. What you think about that? He said he's black.
Is he?
Well,
he doesn't appear to be.
He looks very white.
You know, but I'd hate to judge a book by its cover because then I'm the asshole.
He's saying that black man is daddy.
So be it. Why would he lie?
I mean, he's very, He's very white.
Very white. Maybe he was raised by that man. That's what he
I'm
means.
not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying, hold up.
It sounds
Like,
fucked up.
nah, hold up. Hold me down here. Hold up. Shoot me some bail, bro.
I got you.
Like when you see Blake Griffin,
Yeah.
that's about as fair skinned as I would expect to see somebody looking. Like your black parent was a light skinned person, and you clearly
Right.
see that in how you look.
Right. Sure.
All right.
Sure.
So I know it's possible. Isaiah Hartenstein, he looked just white.
He look like he's from Germany, like straight up.
Max.
Yeah.
So do you? I don't want to do this, but I need to ask because it was bothering me.
Okay.
Not him saying I have a black parent,
Uh-huh.
but him saying I identify as a black man. Do you think, not just about him personally, but in general, do you think that's some relative shit for him or for people who were able to pass as fair skinned? Because don't nothing about him say I'm a black man. And I doubt that when he's in those situations where your race can be against you, he runs around saying, I'm black though.
Mm.
And I'm saying it about Isaiah, but I'm not actually talking about him. I mean about people who pass as fair skin in general when they're actually mixed, biracial.
When they're actually mixed?
When they're actually biracial.
Okay, that's not because right now, because Hartenstein, he's in question, right? We don't know. So to me, that's a different situation.
I'm gonna take him at his word. That man he showed, he said that's his father.
Okay.
That person they look African American.
Okay.
Even though he doesn't look anything like him. But I'm gonna
why was he saying he's black anyway? Like, what was the context?
They was doing an interview
mm-hmm.
With one of his teammates, and it came up organically.
Mm-hmm.
It came up organically.
Okay.
About how he's one of the guys anyway. Like he's really black anyway. Maybe it was listening to rap music or something like that. It came up organically during the interview though with a teammate.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
it's
that.
It's less to the point about him and more about people who pass as fair skin. Like, do you think they run around saying that they're mixed when it doesn't suit them?
Oh, I think that probably depends on the individual, no? Because like just you got your cowards, you got your stand-ups, you got your turnouts, you know what I'm saying? You got your standing on all 10, like
Let
so.
me rephrase that. If Isaiah Hartenstein was not in the NBA, where the league is 80% black, is he running around saying he's a black man?
I don't know, black. I don't know. You could ask him. I just don't understand why it even came up. That's my problem. It's like why is this even coming up? But I'm always turned off when people use their race as the beacon of light to draw attention to them. That's you know what I'm saying? And I also don't like I don't like the opportunist one either. Like it's convenient for me to be like, oh, you're asking me about this in this store because I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, I see what you're doing. Just because I'm in here and I'm Puerto Rican and I'm the only Puerto Rican in here, that's why you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's not true, because there's gonna be times where it's really true. So it's like the boy cried wolf shit. So it's like I need it to be true when people say that shit. And so it annoys me otherwise. Not to get off your point. It seems pointless to me for him to bring that up. But that's just me. Do I think that other people use their race to their advantage on an everyday basis in one way, shape, or another? Yes. I do. What do you think?
I think in the comments. I've always thought that it was an interesting topic. Like I look at people like, especially like actors who can pass for different races, and they book roles based on that ability to be fungible with their identity, but they live their life, their actual real life, culturally only one way. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So like a prime example, like y'all know who Rashida Jones is. She was the actor. She was on Parks and Recreation. She's been in a bunch of shit. I like her a lot. She was on that show with Kenya Barris.
She's a good actress.
Good actress.
Yeah.
She's a mixed woman. She does not live culturally as an African American woman.
Okay.
She just doesn't. Just not from what she portrays, not from what that's not what I see as an example. And
Okay.
once again, I don't want to signal her, but I'm signaling the idea. What I'm saying, there are
Okay.
people who live in this nebulous realm who would take black roles because they can pass both ways, but culturally they don't identify as us at all.
Right.
But they use that I'm biracial, right?
Sure.
Like my
Sure.
grandfather's half Indian and part black, so that makes me kind of black, kind of shit.
Right.
Like, when it suits them, but if you got pulled over, you wouldn't even bring up race. You just like what I look like.
Correct. Right. Right.
Always rub me the wrong way. Sorry, y'all.
It does that I'm that forever, bro. Forever will rub me the wrong way. Yes, Angie, our dogs identify as humans. That is facts. They definitely do. It depends on how people are raised, I guess, but like, I don't know. Again, I'm having a tough time with it only because the context of it all. Contextually, it just doesn't make sense to me for dude to bring that up and say that. So I don't know. Maybe it just is. Maybe that's just what him, and he really is that. And happy birthday time to Angie. Listen, something we do on here is called Back in the Day with Gabe. Did you know that the very first real rhymer out here that went out here was spitting bars? They didn't even know what he was talking about. Bars. So ahead of his time that they still say his rhymes today. None other than Billy William Shakespeare, born in 1564. Can you believe that? 1564. William Shakespeare was born April 20th, April 23rd. The first rap.
Let me get this right.
First rapper ever, William Shakespeare.
We're talking about cultural identities, and your segue is to shout out one of the whitest people of all time.
Yeah. Listen, we're very diverse. We're very diverse around here. Okay. Also born.
How are you, gang?
Listen, also born today in 1970 was one of our actual greats when it came to freestyling. You might know the name. His name was Supernatural. Born April 23rd, 1970. Shout out to Supernatural. One of them real off the top freestyle battle cats that was really doing his thing way back when. So shout out to Supernatural. But yeah, so
I'm sorry for what Gabe just did and how he devalued our conversation about cultural appropriation. I'm sorry.
We are very diverse on this show, and we talk about.
We are not diverse. We are two brown people. We're not diverse at all.
Jaded. Listen.
Yeah, what's up?
J. Royal in the building. Fam had bars, so he did, man. I'm telling you, Eminem's inspiration. Yeah. Bobby Shmurda once said, "If it wasn't for Shake, we couldn't bake." That's right, baby. Supernatural. It's on the top, like super. Yo, I'm looking at my sheet and I'm seeing the different things that we could talk about. And so much of it was centered around what we really opened the show with for about an hour, you know, with hip hop just being super entertaining right now. But, you know, in this world of music that we have, there is like, a Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying? And Tribe Called Quest getting inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, along with Cher and Ozzy Osbourne, I believe. What you think about that? What are you shaking your head for?
I'm off of it. See, hold up. I'm going to say something unpopular. Because once again, I'm one of the people. No, hold up. It's not going to be what you think. Hear me out. Who talk sense when it comes to topics like this. I don't talk out of what I think people want to hear.
Okay.
I speak truth.
That's what I'm here for.
I'm super sick of these bodies and these organizations doing what I consider tokenism to make it seem like they're progressive. There are so many people in this genre of music who've had a bigger impact than Tribe. That is not me shitting on Tribe. It's a different conversation. There are people who have made music that is less secular or more controversial than the way that they rap about knowledge and the topics they touch on It's people that make ignorant music, as an example, who
Mhm.
have a way bigger impact on hip hop than they have, who have been around longer than them. Put them in. This is like when you talk about going to the Grammys, and I said before, why ain't Little Baby out there rapping his shit when he the biggest rapper in the game right now? Why do you keep bringing safe people in? Why do you keep giving me John Legend like he's hip hop and he's fucking not? Why do you keep doing this tokenization to play with our genre in our face in a safe manner? You should honor the actual essence of what the fuck it is that's going on. And I'm sorry, Tribe Called Quest, right? Wow, a favorite of a lot of people.
I was gonna say, be careful.
Right? No, hear me out. Not the first name I would say should go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over even the people with their contemporaries who had a bigger impact at the time than they did. I feel like Tribe is another one of those safe things. They're not the ratchet. They're not doing this in the third. It's more conscious rap. It's safer to have them do a performance. I think it's bullshit. It's like my problem with the Super Bowl. When they get these R&B artists who cross over as pop and you're being safe, go get fucking Bobby Shmurda and let him Shmurda dance on the end zone when he's the hottest thing smoking. Like, go do that, because that's what's happening right now.
Right.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
It does. It does. It does. But I feel like you're diminishing Tribe Called Quest. Don't feel that way.
Not trying to. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. That's why I said it can come off that way. But my point is not to diminish them, is to say that I never see those kind of people, those artists who just ran hip hop for. Why ain't Dipset in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Right? Like, why not?
In the Dipset, you put them musically in the same boat.
I'm saying that they had more success. They sold more records. They had bigger records. They toured and made more money on merch and tickets. What I'm saying is that you may not compare Dipset as an example to Tribe when it comes to lyricism, but when it comes to being good at what you do and being successful at it, they far outpass Tribe.
I don't know. I don't know if we'd have to save that for another show, but I don't know that Dipset as a collective has sold more than Tribe Called Quest. I don't think that's a true statement, bro. They also have not been around for 25 years, to Vanessa's point.
But what's that? What is being around 25 years mean if you're not relevant for 20 of them? See, that longevity thing is not it then. So is Dipset still around then? Does the timer keep running as long as they make music, or do they have to be relevant during that time?
I think
weak ass arguments. I'm sorry.
I think
Tribe been around 30 years. Have they been relevant for the last 20? No. No.
I mean,
no.
Relevant
The answer is no.
To say.
Stop trying to make it stretch, bro. No.
They were relevant in the 90s. They were what?
Has Tribe been relevant since 2005? Relevant in music, not
probably not.
Song.
Probably not.
So then,
but they did keep putting things out for the core fans though, which is important.
They ain't sell 400,000 units. Like, stop. Like, there's levels. Like, all right, bro, Pee Wee Kirkland or Michael Jordan? Like, who had the better career? Like, fuck is we saying? And Pee Wee probably could outball Jordan in his prime. What are we saying here? We know this, game. It matters what you do, gang. It matters what you do with your talent. Being talented ain't what you get the award for. It's utilizing it, right? And being successful with it.
All I'm saying is that Tribe Called Quest is a safe bet. I'll give you that, because they definitely safe in every way that you could think about it. In every perspective, they are the safe choice. I get that.
It's like the Blakout. It's like Will.i.am. Like, stop it.
I mean, like, because like Run DMC is already in there, right? So
yeah,
I don't know. Do you put the Furious 5? Is that what you're saying? You'd rather see the Pioneers get in before them?
I'm saying, why ain't Kane in yet?
Okay, because Kane didn't have the success like that.
Seriously, like,
he has longevity. He's super
are they careers
dope.
That different? Like, I'm sorry, did Tribe go multi-platinum and I didn't know it?
Yeah.
How many records, bro? We talking one record, one album. What album did numbers? We went over this.
The Low End Theory definitely did numbers.
Yes.
And Midnight Marauders did
that
numbers.
Go platinum?
Had to have.
It didn't.
Midnight Marauders?
No, and we even talked about, even we're just talking at tip. Would you think like Breathe and Stop did numbers? It didn't even go gold. It didn't.
That's a cultural song. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows it. Didn't sell 500,000 records, which was the barometer for success in the early 2000s, late 90s.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I will say, you still gotta say shout out to them. At least they're getting like. I think that you can't not congratulate them on the accomplishment. I guess you don't have to flip over head over heels to your point about what you're saying. So I get
feel
it.
like if they went on stage and said what I'm saying, I think that would be true without diminishing they light. Like, do you feel like, not as a fan, as a scorekeeper, right? Once again, I may like LeBron more than like Jordan. Who won more? Jordan. All right, bet. What I'm saying is, like, I don't want to diminish Tribe. My point being is that it's not their fault. They're the ones getting chose. It's the bodies that are choosing safe artists to bestow these honors on, and turning a blind eye to a big chunk of the culture and the genre and shit like that.
Matt Santoro did some research for me, and the first 3 Tribe albums went platinum.
Check this out. We're not talking lifetime sales, so we had this conversation before. Where
now I forgot you moved the goalpost on that one. I forgot.
Exactly. Everybody's platinum now. All these albums is platinum. Bobby Shmurda's quadruple platinum. Doesn't matter. We're talking about the first 3 years of SoundScans. Go find those numbers. I guarantee you, they had 1 platinum album. The other 2 didn't break gold in that 3-year window. And I use 3 years because I think it's generous. And at the time, you had to go buy the album to really jack it, so you would get the sales. You would get sales over 3 years if people was jacking your shit because they had to buy it.
Used to love dubbing it. Where's my 90-minute Maxwell Gold series? Let me get that dub. Yo, that's another thing too. They definitely are victim, just like all the other artists in that time period, to dubbing.
You're right. You're right. That did play a point. Yeah.
Big point.
You're right. Yeah. Big point. But once again, I don't want to shit in Tribe. I hate having.
No, you can't. You can't. You'll sound ridiculous out here. That's not what you're doing.
My point was more about these bodies and less about Tribe.
I know what you're gonna say. At least, okay, no. Let me not put words in your mouth.
Go ahead.
I assume what you're gonna say about the Nas and Primo track. What do you have to say about it?
Nah, go ahead. Tell me what you assume.
No, how I'll tell you how I feel about it. You tell me how you feel about it. I thought it was a very bad beat choice by Nas again. I think that Primo, for whatever reason, maybe he got a little too high. Maybe he was feeling himself. Maybe the studio speakers were like pumping. They were so loud that he was hearing every little frequency that was coming through. He was hearing it, so he was thinking there was more to the beat. I was disappointed, man. I talked about it with Drawzilla on a live. I was disappointed with it. I did not like the beat. I thought Nas was flowing on it. Nas did his thing, but like the beat, like it let him breathe, but it let him breathe way too much. That should have been like the intro, and then the whole beat should have dropped. So that's how I felt about that. How did you feel about it?
Do you think I agree with you?
I do.
Yeah, you're right. Next topic. It was
disappointing, right?
A lot disappointing. When I saw that graphic go up with him and like, come on, bro, like iconicism at royalty, hip hop royalty. You're like, oh shit, they about to do a whole project. But this is not news, y'all. Nas is the worst picture in the history of all genres. That man can't pick a beat like Blueface can't find the beat. Facts. He sucks at it. Facts.
He's horrible at it,
beats, bro. Horrible.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get Nas's beat selection, man. He is cool enough and has enough of an iconic image himself to tell Premier, yo, Preem, I don't like this beat.
Nigga, this ain't it. And it's not even gonna be like no shade. You just like, yo, Preem, I'm not fucking with this, gang. Give me
I want a different one. Give me something different. Like,
the problem is, Gabe, that he actually likes these beats.
I know that's the problem. But yo, see, the thing is like when I saw that graphic that you saw, instantaneously, and I'm no bullshit, Nas is like started playing in my head. Instantly.
Classic, yeah.
So when I put that joint on, bro, I was like, what is this? Like,
you didn't like that? What defines my name? You wasn't feeling that?
No, like even like the Primo cuts. I mean, Primo, the way he cuts up choruses and all that for hooks, I've always appreciated that. It was all right. It wasn't bad, but yo, it could have been so much better. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think, like I say, Nas, I felt like Nas, like if you listen to the words, like Nas is in there going in, he's saying some things, but it's the beat, man. It's the beat. It's my main, huh?
Do we need to hear anything else after that run he had with Hit Boy? Is Nas finito?
Nah, I won't.
You want to hear more from 51-year-old Nas?
Yeah, why not?
What else could he possibly say?
I'm not joining the herd, bro, that says that as our icons get older, that they're not allowed to be out here and create, and they're gonna be deemed corny and all that. Nah, you want to create. You want to create. Let me listen to it.
My question remains though. What do you want to hear him say?
Nas? I mean, yeah, it would be dope for him to listen. If Nas put out a song right now talking about
you struggling, go ahead.
The overseer, or like the, not even overseer, because I don't like that term, but like the or from the throne.
He don't do soft talk.
And if he just spoke about what's going on now, I would want to hear that.
Like in what way? Like talk about what topics really about going on now? Like
basically to do our show that we just did, but in Nas rap form.
He gonna fuck it. He gonna try it. He gonna Q-tip it. He gonna fumble it every single which way. It's not gonna be relatable at all. He gonna fuck up the pack.
I'm not a Nas stan, Jay. I'm really not. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Rock? Yo, Rock's in the building. Rock's Kitchen. You already know Stony Point. Get your meal prep. Get your protein shakes.
Like, yeah, why y'all always call me a hater? Because I give contrarian points of views. What the reality is that I'm one of them dudes that will tell you what I'm actually thinking, and I think that there's more to take from that. Like people just in the fucking reverberation chamber, just saying whatever it says, is corny to me. I really feel like I really feel like these bodies are picking and choosing safe artists to give these honors to, instead of going and acknowledging, right, that fucking I don't know, Ja Rule ran shit for 5 years and had hit after hit after hit, and even he like go give 50 Cent the award. That nigga, you know what I mean, shut up the charts for 5 years. Like go do that. My point wasn't really about trial. It was more about how they pick people to bestow honors upon. Just like they pick people for the Super Bowl, I just think they pick safe choices to try to incorporate the black culture, and I think it's corny. That's all I was saying about that. I'm not a hater though.
I think there's truth to that, and that's what I'm saying. Like you can say that, but you can also be happy for Tribe.
I'm not though, because I don't feel like
I'm not happy. Come on, smile.
I feel like if you're being honest with yourself, you know when you got the participation trophy. You fucking know. You fucking know.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not standing on business when I got the participation trophy. I'm not.
I feel you. You know. Let's see. Roxy, I finally heard a Blueface song and was like, what the hell did I just listen to? That's irrelevant, not Nas. Right. Yeah. 100%.
Nas is irrelevant. I'm sorry. You hate hearing that. Nas musically is irrelevant. I'm sorry you hate hearing that. That doesn't mean we don't like Nas.
But you gotta say that in context. He's not relevant in what?
I thought we were talking about the culture and music. I thought that's what he meant when he said the word. He brought it up. I'm just speaking to.
But how is it Nas is still a name in the industry?
We didn't say he wasn't a name. He said relevant. When I think relevancy, I'm thinking that when you drop, do the world move, and that don't mean you're the biggest thing ever. That just means, does the world move? Like when Nas dropped, was World Star and Spiritual Planet and fucking every blogger, and was Joe Budden and was Joe Rogan and was Jennifer, right? Was they saying like, this is it, the world is shaking? When you go outside, is it playing? And everybody said, like, is the world taking notice of what you're putting out? The culture as a whole? No, they listen to it because you're Nas and then say, this is mid, I'm done.
That's because it was mid, though. That's the
initial listen does not mean you're relevant. Niggas is gonna listen to hear what you coming with and then dub it. Why can't we be listen, y'all listening right now? Let me get my shit off right quick, and then Gabe will take us home. Why can't we be real with shit? Right? Like, to know if you were spitting trash, I have to listen at least once, right, Gabe? To know if it's doo-doo or not, I gotta listen once, right?
Right.
Once I play your shit, after that first week of you being in one of the charts, Where did you go afterwards? I guarantee you, Nas and Primo, somewhere in the top 20 this week, because niggas gonna give it that first run. Next week, it won't be in the top 100. I guarantee it, because that track ain't it. No, and that's always the barometer. Everybody goes platinum when they first drop because niggas gotta listen to it. You gotta stream it to actually play it. So the first initial thing ain't what's the barometer. It's day 8, day 9, day 10, week number 2. Do you spin that record again? I'm never playing that Primo track ever the fuck again in my life. That shit is beyond mid.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing it though. I don't like it. I want it to be better. I expected more. I was let down, and I don't care. And just like the dude Bad C was saying to me, and he's right, you know, tired of people jumping out the window because the name was there. It's not fire. Like, stop saying it's fire when it's not fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that is the stand shit that like Jay was talking about. You know, I refuse to say that Nas Primo track is fire. What's fire is Nas is like. That's 20 years ago.
30.
Nas is like
it's 30 years old, bro.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No. Nas is like, wasn't that on his 3rd album?
No, gang.
It was on his 2nd album?
Yeah.
That was it was written? It really was?
Bro, we about to fight, bro.
I thought Nas is like was later.
We're gonna get to the source, gang. Just
all right. So listen, while you do that, can we do a whole show based on Gangstalicious from the Boondocks?
Right. It was on I Am 99. 26 years old. You got it. Yeah. Well, it's still 30, 26, but you got it. Yeah. You was right about the album. Continue on, sir.
Yo, listen. Are we gonna have a whole show?
I thought that was the 2nd joint, but you're right, it was the 3rd.
All right. Yeah. He can't believe that I was right. Look at him. He had to like repeat it.
Why you gotta drag it, gang? Yo, 26 years old, you got it.
Can we talk about how Gangstalicious was on the Boondocks and they were totally depicting what Diddy was doing? Can we talk about that for a whole show? Because I'm ready for that conversation.
Not a whole show. Pause. We can get a segment off though. We could do. All right,
we'll get next week. We're gonna get a segment off, and I might even have like evidence and like Exhibit A and Exhibit B type shit, bro. It's crazy out here the similarities with this whole Diddy and Gangstalicious from Boondocks. I watched the whole 2 things on YouTube about it. It was hilarious.
The world said no one makes the world move. Spoken like an old man. I'm gonna save y'all from yourselves and y'all deniability. The world does move. You need to recognize when you are no longer part of the wave, right? I'm at an age in my life where I recognize that most things that appeal to me are not what the people who this genre is centered around are doing. Right. So we are in tune with Drake and Cole and all them because we grew up on that shit. Yeah. They're our contemporaries. Just like you're in tune with the LLs and all them niggas because that's your contemporaries. Right? Niggas like Boss Man and Sexy Red and all them niggas, they never gonna do it for me. These 24, 25-year-olds never gonna do it for me. I might like a song or two, but that's not it. It's not my kind of music. And I'm okay with that. That doesn't mean that when fucking Don Toliver drops an album, the world don't shake. Or when Uzi drops, he got 12 records in the top 100 because he absolutely does. I'm just not jacking it.
Right.
And I recognize the difference now. I'm not jacking that shit, but that shit moves. It moves the culture. Niggas hated Yachty when he first dropped, and now niggas like they love Yachty because he working with Drake, he working with the biggest artists, he getting his shine. But that nigga was Little Boat, Mr. Broccoli. He was fucking terrible. Yeah, but he's not for us. That nigga's 25. You know what I mean? So like, understand the difference, bro. Like, what's making the world move? You're no longer part of that world. You're in a different subsection. You are now, just like I am. I'm in my fucking 30s. So 21-year-old rap music ain't it for me 9 times out of 10. But that age bracket has always been the culture. They are always been the ones moving the culture. It's always been that way. We can stay stuck and stay hanging on to Drake and them, and he's still the biggest artist on the planet. But that's not where all the young people are, and that's where hip hop is going to grow from and thrive from. Them niggas that's 18, 17, 19 to 28, 29, 30. That has always been that time frame. That's always been like that in hip hop.
You right. We gave y'all extra 5 minutes today.
Get it. Bang, bang, bang.
Yo, shout out to the Knicks. When they play again? Wednesday? They play tomorrow? Or Thursday?
I'm not sure because like game 2 and game 3, it might be like 3 days. I'm never sure about that instead of 2. I'm not
Matt
sure.
knows. Matt
Tomorrow
knows.
might be
Matt,
Thursday.
when the Knicks playing again, Matt? Look, he's gonna put it right in the thing, and then we out of here. But I do appreciate everybody that tapped in. Dope show, dope conversation. As per
Thursday and
usual. So
Sunday. Yeah, see, it's 3 days in between game 2 and 3.
Thursday and Sunday. Wow, we gotta wait all the way till Thursday.
Because they got to travel, so it's always an extra day when you travel.
You know, fucking 2-hour ride to Philly.
You're right.
They
Yeah,
ass real quick and
right.
come home. Come on.
He
man.
said we washed, nigga. I'm not washed. I'm just, soaking, like old people do. Epsom salt.
They are definitely balling, Rock. They are definitely balling. They, like Black was saying earlier, they got that grittiness back, man. And like, I don't know where it came from. I didn't watch a lot of Knick basketball this year because I don't have MSG. So I only got to watch them when they were on like regular TV. And I saw Hart. Hart was doing his thing. Yo, Hart has turned it on these last 2 games. Like, holy moly, my man. And then Hartenstein. I mean, come on, man. It's gonna be the Hart Foundation. Have they done that already? Have they coined that already? The Hart Foundation.
Oh my God! It was brought up on several newscasts. This is terrible. This is terrible, Gabe.
I just want to know.
This is 1996 WWF. What we doing?
What do you call the Knicks? In 5 or 6, 4?
Honestly, I don't know. Like it depends on Embiid's knee, bro. Like he's not going to heal overnight. It's only going, you know what I mean? So can he grit through it and pull out the next 2 games? Like if they go back to New York tied 2-2, I still think it's a toss up.
Let me put it like
I don't think the Knicks are better than Philly as constructed if Philly's 100% healthy. That's my answer. I think Philly would win in 6 if they were both equally healthy. But we don't have Randall, and that matters. And Embiid is on one leg. I don't know.
Knicks in 5, but I'm gonna base it off the next game. The 2 words are bang, bang. That's got to be what it is. Because this is what I say, Black. By the time we come back here next Tuesday, these 2 teams would have played these 2 games. Your prediction is 3-1, 2-2,
3-1,
or series. What?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1 New York. That's my prediction.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
The series will be over when we come back on the air.
You saying sweet?
Sweet. They're gonna go to Philly and win 2.
You know what this red key is? You know what this signifies when you see a red key from Dodge? What that means?
Is that the Hellcat?
You know what it is. Listen, bro.
Do I?
You know. You look. You dropped that Nissan, but you knew what the fuck the vibes was when you saw that red key, didn't you?
I knew I wasn't pulling up to no line. I knew that.
He said, "Oh, open and close my garage." Yeah, absolutely right. Got to, bro. Shit never parked outside. I hear you, bro. I don't think it's gonna be a sweep. I think 3-1. I think Philly got too much pride. And the fact that Embiid got one leg and they still can't stop him is kind of scary, honestly.
That is.
The fact that he went for 30 and 30 basically both nights on one leg, can't even jump, just shows you like if he could fucking run, we'd be getting smoked. I really believe that.
He's a hell of a player, man. Let's not get it twisted, though. He's very good at basketball. I just, like you said, he should probably sit this one out. You know what I'm saying?
For his own career.
Just for his own career and get this sweep off.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Fan or not a fan, New York ain't doing shit with Boston. If they made it to the finals, bro, Boston, the way that team was constructed, man, we can't do shit with them boys. Nothing.
They
Nothing.
tough.
Nothing.
They're gonna run.
You got to guard the perimeter, all positions. I don't see Hartenstein chasing Porzingis around the perimeter while Porzingis 7'4" ass is shooting like Durant from the logo. Like he's phenomenal. That team is built in a great way.
Porzingis was a Knick.
Of course I know.
Why ain't he still a Knick and we talking about him like this, though? That's the stupid part.
Because people have to leave New York to get good again. Like Sonny Gray. Like Jordan Montgomery. I'm talking Yankees, but you get the point.
Yeah.
People leave New York to go get good again.
Bro.
Like Luis Servino over there in the Mets.
We had him. He was on our roster.
He was. Didn't know how to build around him. And it also part of that was also him being young and the way I think he was handled while he was hurt bothered him.
Yeah. It was a personal thing I felt like from him.
It was. He's good, but he never was going to be a focal point. Like he's on a team, bro, with two other probably future Hall of Famers. The way the
I
league is
love
now,
Matt Santoro. We beating Boston ass.
bro. You know we Boston, bro. We getting ran out the fucking gym. We just are, my nigga. Like I'm just sorry.
Yo, that must be an intense fucking ticket, bro. Madison Square Garden playoffs versus the Celtics. That's got to be a mean ticket, bro.
Bro, I bet your floor seats is 20 racks. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.
You probably just start gyrating with energy when you walk in the building. Though that shit probably crazy in there. I can't even imagine what the Garden would be like, man. You know,
bro, a jumping NBA game is one of the funnest things to go through. Right, I've been through a few. It is so fucking fun, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even just if you a watcher, you a people watcher, you like to be in the mix. Just one time, if you like sports, go splurge a little bit and get seats closer. Just once. I'm not saying every time you go.
Yeah,
just go and drop
just to
two
get the
stacks
experience. Yeah,
and get the experience and sit third row and just watch celebrities and the way that you can interact with the game in a lot different way. Like you can actually say shit to the players and they'll fucking hear you.
Right.
Have a conversation with you. It's a different experience, bro.
Right.
It is.
Right.
So like, don't do that.
Dope.
Like sports. Treat yourself. You deserve that. Drop a stack or two one time in your life to say that you did it. And if you're a Knicks fan, bro, go sit right behind Jack Nicklaus and Spike Lee and them one time. You're gonna pay $3,000 for them seats, but do it once. It's an experience like none other. Yeah.
You did it too, right? Because I seen you low. I seen you low on the floor one time.
Yeah. Yeah. But when I go, I'm sitting no further back than like row 4. Like you just can't, dog. You just can't. Not to me. I'd rather watch it at home. If you got to be in the bleeds, it's a better experience at home, making your own popcorn and drinking your own beer. You know what I mean?
Jay said he did. Jay said he did it third row. He had a lot of fun, more fun than in the 200 section, which is crazy because the 200 section they wild up there.
see, Arroyo, you.
Uh-oh. Come on, Black. Come on back. Bring it on back. Yo. So that's all right. Because it's the What We Talking About podcast. We're overtime anyway. We love y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. We will talk to you next week. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace, y'all.